So this past Friday, SmackDown was right here in Chicago. Unfortunately, I did not attend the show because the ticket prices have been going up recently. I don't know if it's just for the show. I know WrestleMania's, the prices are crazy, but I don't know how it is for, you know, other Raws and SmackDowns. I'm sure the experience is just the same as mine with other ticket buyers because the prices have been skyrocketing recently. I don't know why that's been happening, but it's certainly going up, man. This WWE inflation is real. But yeah, I did not attend the show. I decided to stay home today, even though I usually attend these shows that come to the local city, of course, Chicago. But yeah, I stayed home and I watched it, and I'm sure many of you did as well. So with that being said, let's recap what went down. So we saw finally CM Punk, the hometown hero of Chicago. He revealed the favor, and the favor is that Paul Heyman will be at CM Punk's corner rather than Roman's corner, even though he's Roman's wise man. He's CM Punk's best friend. So CM Punk's best friend will be at his corner at WrestleMania. This is going to be really interesting. But some other things that happened, well, obviously we found some new WrestleMania matches, you know, some updates on WrestleMania, including a setback for Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Now, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens have been having an exciting feud, you know, and we found out that they were going to be having a match at WrestleMania. Now, this was going to be a huge match. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton, the Viper, at WrestleMania. Now, it looks like KO Mania will not be happening this year because Kevin Owens announced that he has been having a neck problem, and well, now he found out he needs surgery, so that's gonna take him out for a while. Hopefully it's nothing crazy like Big E kind of craziness, because yeah, we don't know when we're gonna see Kevin Owens back, but hopefully it's not as serious as it could be. But what's next for Randy? Obviously we know what Kevin Owens is gonna have to go through in the next few months. He's gonna be recovering until he gets back, of course. So what's next for Randy? What's going to happen with Randy Orton? He lost something too. He lost a great match. He lost his spot at WrestleMania. And I mean, we have Randy freaking Orton. What are we going to do? What is WWE going to do? What are you going to do with the Viper? He's like one of the biggest stars on your roster, so you need to do something good. There's been chatter going around. What's going to happen with Randy Orton? Who's going to be his opponent at WrestleMania? Who's going to replace Kevin Owens? And who will fight Randy Orton, the Viper, at WrestleMania this year? Because we know Randy is pissed. Randy is not happy with this, and we all saw that very clearly. And Randy made sure that Nick Aldis saw it very clearly as well. Now, let's not worry about that, because Randy, I'm sure you've seen the memes. I'm sure you've seen the videos online. Let's not forget Randy Orton paid $100,000 to Nick Aldis rather than $50,000 because it was for next time. And we now know what that next time was. So yeah, what's going to be happening with Randy Orton, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about that in this video. Like I said, Randy's one of the biggest stars in the roster right now. He's a legend in the WWE, undoubtedly future Hall of Famer, and maybe in the next decade we'll see him in the Hall of Fame. So what options are there for Randy Orton? Well, there are some, and I don't know if you guys have seen any online, but we're going to be talking about the top 2 right now that I've seen, and the most exciting ones probably. First, Malachi Black, Aleister Black. Why am I saying this crazy name out of nowhere? Well, maybe you guys have seen the teasers online. They're everywhere, of course, and if you watch Raw or SmackDown, you will see that there are teasers going on. We don't know what this teaser means. We don't know who it is referencing. We don't know what it's teasing, right? But the number one guess is obviously Aleister Black, and it makes perfect sense. Obviously, Aleister Black ended his time with AEW not too long ago, and now it's time for him to come back home to the WWE. So maybe we get him at WrestleMania. Maybe the scene is this way. Maybe we see Randy Orton be in the same spot that Seth Rollins was in back in WrestleMania 38 when Cody made his return, and he's in the ring at WrestleMania ready to find out who his opponent will be, and boom, the lights go out and we see Aleister Black or Malachi Black, who knows, maybe he keeps the AEW name, come out and return to the WWE to face Randy Orton, because that would be insane. Now that's a big way to come back to the WWE, facing Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Now it could be him, maybe it's not. Maybe we see Malachi return at the Raw after WrestleMania, because clearly it's happening soon. If it's not though, then who else? What's the other option? Similarly to Malachi Black, Rusev, aka Miro, ended his time with AEW not too long ago, and just this past week, reportedly, Miro Rusev re-signed with the WWE after I don't know how much years. I think it's been since like 2020 or something. But Rusev is indeed back, and he's going to be back on television, it looks like. And this is really exciting. Rusev Day, man, this whole gimmick was so over in the crowd. I mean, everybody loved it. So you can bet we're going to hear those Rusev Day chants back really soon. But yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what happens. I'm looking forward to it so much. We could also get this at WrestleMania in the same way. Randy is in the ring and boom, we hear Rusev's theme song hit. Or maybe we see him at the Raw after WrestleMania. Maybe we see this happen at SummerSlam. Maybe these returns will not happen until later. But I think for sure Malachi will come back soon because, you know, given the teasers going on, unless it's somehow not teasing him, but I'm almost certain it is. But yeah, nonetheless, it's looking a little bit uncertain for Randy Orton, but you can bet that there are options. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are the top 2 options, and for sure the top 2 most exciting options. But yeah, if you have anything else on mind that might be more exciting than this, let me know down below. I'd love to hear your predictions, but this is mine. I genuinely think it's going to be Malachi. I think it's just the teasers, right? We're seeing the teasers a lot recently, and I think it's just time. You know, I think WWE knew what was going to happen with Kevin Owens, obviously, ahead of time before, you know, he announced it. But yeah, Randy Orton is now going to have to set his eyes somewhere else aside from Kevin Owens. And when Kevin gets back, I know it's going to be a big return as well. WrestleMania certainly seems a little bit weird. I think it's a different kind of road to WrestleMania. A lot of people have been complaining online. You know, there's not much going on. There's not much clarity. And, you know, it's a lot of confusion. And I mean, obviously, things are changing left and right. We're seeing, you know, Randy Orton's match. You know, it's canceled now. We need a new opponent for Randy. But it does make WrestleMania a little bit more exciting. You know, these questions that we have, they'll be answered at WrestleMania. No doubt about it. So I'm looking forward to this, man. I think we need to keep our expectations low because I think that's what WWE is doing to us right now. They're certainly keeping our expectations of WrestleMania low so that we can be surprised and happy with how WrestleMania goes, man. And let's be honest, last year we had a crazy road to WrestleMania, one that we haven't seen in such a long time. I mean, like The Rock coming back and everything, it was such, most people can agree that it was one of the best roads to WrestleMania, one of the best WrestleManias in recent history. And I'm glad that I got to attend it because it was my first ever WrestleMania, WrestleMania 40. We'll never forget it. That's why I got my poster up there in the back that I got straight from Philly at the Lincoln Financial Field. Man, what a WrestleMania. But yes, Las Vegas this year is certainly looking a little bit different, a little bit odd, but let's keep our hopes up. Let's keep those expectations a little low for our own good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys looking forward to seeing Roman Reigns, you know, maybe turn face, maybe CM Punk turns heel with Paul Heyman on his side? Or what do you guys think is going to happen at WrestleMania with Randy Orton? Is he going to get Malachi? Is he going to get Miro or Rusev? Or is he going to get somebody else? And when do you think Malachi will make his return? Do you think he is the one that's being teased on TV right now? Do you think Rusev is going to come back, you know, as Rusev, as Miro? There are so many topics we covered today. So if you guys would like to comment on any of those, make sure to do so. But yeah, it's very exciting nonetheless. And well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be covering the rest of this, you know, road to WrestleMania. I'll do my best at covering all that. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.